me, guys. I'm making a YouTube video for guitar players, and I'm asking people if they recognize a guitar player.
Oh gosh.
No. Would y'all like to be in it or no?
I'm so uneducated.
Oh, it's fine. It's no big deal. It's just like a poll of random people.
Really?
Yeah. You want to do it?
Sure.
Cool. You guys can both be in it.
Do you want to do it? Do we both have to be in it?
Yeah, you both can be in
it.
it.
I'm so sick. Okay.
All right. Let's see. All right. Who is this person?
I do not know. I'm so sorry.
Any bells ringing?
Do we get hints? He looks familiar.
All right. Ready? Who is this?
Jimi Hendrix.
Who is this guy?
Is that Jimi Hendrix?
Who is this guitar player?
Jimi Hendrix.
Who is this guitar player?
Jimi Hendrix.
Who is this?
I don't know. No clue.
That's Rick James?
Jimi Hendrix, but close.
Jimi Hendrix?
Yeah,
oh,
man.
yeah.
His name starts with a J.
Oh my gosh.
I am
Jimmy something?
Jimi
Jimmy?
Hendrix.
Jimi Hendrix?
You know that name?
No.
Oh man, I can't wait for you to see this video.
So it turns out people may not know about Jimi Hendrix, but even if you do, you may not know the whole story behind one of the most controversial acts in music ever documented. I'm a massive Hendrix fan. I played the man's personal guitar, and even I didn't know the extent of Hendrix's showmanship. So in today's video, I'll tell you the tale of the most famous guitar ever destroyed, as well as some runners-up you may not know about, and just what makes Jimi Hendrix the GOAT. Monterey International Pop Festival was a 3-day music festival held in Monterey, California from June 16th to 18th, 1967. If you've ever heard of the Summer of Love, this was the first major music festival in American history, considered the pivotal moment of the Summer of Love. Hendrix would play at that festival and go on to musically incinerate the crowd and literally incinerate his guitar, iconically becoming known as the Monterey Strat. This would not be the only time Jimi Hendrix destroyed his guitar on stage, however. Follow me to the Monterey Pop Museum in Seattle, Washington, where there aren't just historic instruments on display.
This is like our kind of umbrella pop culture to it.
Gotcha. That's Darth Vader.
Yeah, that's from episode 4.
Dude, that's amazing.
That's
cool.
Super Bowl trophy. This is the Saville Theater guitar that Jimmy burned. And he did the same thing with this one that he did with the Monterey guitar, which is, and as far as I can see, whenever he was going to smash up a guitar, he would hand paint it.
Yeah.
He would write a sacrificial prayer on the back.
Oh really?
Yes.
So he did that to the Monterey one, or no?
Yeah, yeah.
He did? Okay, I didn't even know
we'll
that.
see when we get over there.
So in March 1967, Hendrix set the stage on fire at the Astoria Park in Finsbury. This would later become known as the Saville Theater. And this was Hendrix's UK debut with the Jimi Hendrix Experience. It's a monumental moment. Now this performance at the Saville Theater was prior to the Monterey Pop Festival. Remember the guitar getting lit on fire that we all see the picture of? This was prior to that. And he had the guitar all decked out with wild colors and a poem that mixed lyrics from his song Love or Confusion with a shout out to his fans. And this is the performance you may have heard of where Jimi Hendrix performed the Beatles' Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. That album had dropped on a Friday and Jimi Hendrix was performing it with his band on Sunday with the Beatles in the crowd at the Saville Theater. That's just one of the greatest rock and roll stories in itself, but it gets crazier. The night ended with a bang during the performance of Are You Experienced, where Hendrix went crazy, destroying his guitar with strobe lights and throwing the wreckage into the crowd. That wreckage was obviously recovered. The broken pieces left behind are pure rock and roll history, blending art, music, and a badass farewell, if I say so myself. And a fun fact, Hendrix didn't walk away from that one unscathed. He actually burnt his hand in the process and had to go to the emergency room. But that stunt set the tone for Hendrix's reputation as an unadulterated rock and roll icon to precede his performance at the Monterey Pop Festival just a few months later. First question is this guitar still around? Yeah, kind of.
Is the Monterey Strat here?
Yeah, let me show you.
Why can't I touch it?
Now, this is what remains of the guitar you've seen on fire in all the pictures, the Monterey Strat, an iconic shard of intergalactic rock and roll essence that, I'm not gonna lie, I think I may have been imbued by some sort of alien aura which enhances my guitar skills anywhere from 6 to 9%. The night before his headlining set, Hendrix got artsy with some nail polish, yes, nail polish, and gave his Strat a psychedelic flowery makeover, which, when it was time to wrap up the festival with Wild Thing, Hendrix unleashed every guitar stunt he had, playing behind his back, with his teeth, you name it, but he wasn't done. Oh no. He turned to his amps and scraped his guitar across the cabinet speakers and cranked the volume up to 11. "This is for everyone," he said, spraying some mystery liquid on the guitar. Then, in true rock and roll fashion, he gave it a tender kiss. Put it down, threw a lit match on it, before Hendrix bowed reverently to the Strat, coaxing the flames from it, smashing it to bits while the crowd was trying to comprehend the sorcery that they had just witnessed. It's hard to believe, but that guitar, played just once, became the most famous guitar ever to be destroyed. Again, Hendrix may have been coaxed by an esteemed audience.
The Monterey's, the story was that he and Pete Townsend were practically getting into a fight because of which one was going to have to follow the other, because they knew they both had
They had to one-up each other or something. Yet another example of a crazy rock story. Pete Townsend and The Who were performing after Jimi Hendrix at the Monterey Pop Festival. Pete Townsend and Jimi Hendrix had this friendly rivalry about who was going to outperform the other, and well, Hendrix is the greatest showman of all time, so obviously it wasn't close. But maybe Hendrix didn't care about that at all. In fact, when he was asked about the destruction after the show, he responded, "We had our beautiful rock, blues, country, funky, freaky sound, and I felt like we were turning the whole world onto this new thing, the best, most lovely new thing. So I decided to destroy my guitar at the end of the song as a sacrifice. You sacrifice things you love. I love my guitar." The guitar and guitar smashing in general, it represents everything that Jimi Hendrix stood for. Rebellion, artistry, unrelenting passion. It wasn't just about showmanship, it was a statement. It's not even about what the guitar looks like or even sounds like. The guitar is a vessel. It's about the performance sealed inside it that created feelings and memories for people, the stuff of legend. The Monterey Strat is more than just a burnt relic of rock history to me. It's a reminder that to create something great, you have to be willing to destroy. I'm just kidding, I'm not gonna smash this guitar. I'm gonna give it away. This is a right-handed strong lefty Stratocaster. I bought 2 Strats one time and compared what would happen if I flipped the strings like Hendrix did with a right-handed guitar. He flipped them lefty, if you didn't know that. So this is my version of a Hendrix guitar, and I think it would be cool to give out. So send an email to this email right here with the word Hendrix in the subject line, and I'll randomly pick one of the emails and send you this guitar. Simple as that. No sign-ups or email lists or any crap like that. Just giving this guitar out, spreading the love and joy of guitar through Hendrix, and this thing plays great, by the way. Somebody's gonna really enjoy it. I really appreciate you watching, and I hope you share the lore of Hendrix or your favorite guitar players that may be getting lost to time. There's so much stuff to know out in their world now. So I appreciate you watching. I hope you all have a great day. And until next time, keep shredding.